Et bonjour à tous et bienvenue sur ma chaîne Twitch, vous êtes à nouveau avec Kenzel et ce soir nous allons jouer à nouveau à Cyberpunk 2077. Donc on continue d'investiguer un peu ce qu'il en est de la nouvelle version du jeu. Bon, c'est déjà quand même une bonne grosse année qu'il y a eu des patchs. Il y a eu quand même une version next-gen entre temps, et bon, la version PC on a quand même pas mal bénéficié au final, c'est ce qu'on avait vu les jeux dans les lives précédents. Voilà, je pense que ça vaut encore un petit extrait et qu'on y regarde tranquille, et puis de toute façon, quoi qu'il en soit, j'ai envie de jouer à ce jeu, parce que, bah voilà, je trouve les retrouvailles plutôt bonnes. Alors pour le titre de la vidéo, si vous demandez c'est quoi ce petit jeu de mots pourri avec Cyberpurr, c'est tout simplement Stray, le prochain jeu dans un univers cyberpunk qui est supposé sortir bientôt, avec un chat, si ça vous parle. Voilà, donc j'ai trouvé le jeu de mots débile et je m'y accroche. Donc effectivement, je compte diffuser à terme Stray quand il sortira. Là bref, assez de blabla, on met un son à l'écran, hop, je vous fais un petit coucou à la caméra, et on est reparti pour la suite de notre petit live sur Cyberpunk et nos extraits, quoi. Alors j'ai pas extrêmement beaucoup avancé depuis la dernière fois. Un petit peu, mais pas beaucoup. Ouais, j'étais donc en plein milieu d'une mission d'infiltration.
Bouncer schedule.
Tiger Claw's moonlight is peeping Toms. Always got eyes on their dolls. Know what goes on in these booths. Then, data mine the behavioral chips.
Saw that twist coming a mile away.
Had a hunch? Still, wonder if it's for their own use or for sale. And who'd be buying? Something. Spooked them. Right there, see that? 2 a.m. They hauled every last security man to the club. Looks like they called Tiger Claws for backup, too. Left, of course.
Could have had more than one.
All her shit's in it, though. Must have left in a hurry.
Alors il me semble, ou alors c'est moi qui ai une mauvaise mémoire, qu'ils ont un peu étoffé l'enquête autour de ça, parce qu'à la base c'était beaucoup plus expéditif. Une fois arrivé ici, on avait parlé au mec et puis ça s'arrêtait là, quoi. Donc a priori ils ont quand même rajouté aussi des petits éléments d'histoire à droite à gauche, quoi.
clients allowed in here. Well, dear, and close the door on the way out, would ya? As you can see, I'm very busy.
Looking for a girl named Evelyn Parker.
Got nobody working here by that name.
But she used to. What happened to her?
Probably did what all the dolls try to do. Found a unicorn to set her up for life. Ah, you could do better. Try Roxy over at Booth 2. Same heart-shaped ass. Behavioral chip will do the rest. Won't feel any difference.
Looked to me like a reasonable man. I think we can work something out.
And you look to me like a psycho bitch who's never been ghosted by her belle or beau before. But go on. I'm listening.
You've got info, I've got Eddie's. It's a fair trade. What's your price?
You need to pull your head out of your ass. Eddie's will buy you a horse here, not snitches. I look like either of those to you?
Oh well. Can't say I didn't try playing nice.
Better think real hard where you want to take this. Because you're really starting to piss me off.
Clouds is under Tiger Claw control, isn't it?
It's none of your fucking biz.
Guessing you heard about Jotaro Shobo?
Shobo had an accident.
What Shobo had was a very unfortunate meeting with me. Just happened to be his last. Wouldn't want this to be your last meeting, would ya?
Of course not. Never wanted to be anything like Shobo. Girl you're looking for, Parker? She ain't here.
Tell me something I don't know. Like, where is she?
Think you know how things work around here. But you don't know shit. Dolls aren't here to give you pleasure and satisfaction out of the goodness of their soul. They're workers. Their job's to generate profit.
Evelyn stopped pulling profit.
No denying that, sadly for her.
Saw what she did to the client. She gets spiked or something?
Whatever or whoever fried her circuits, it came from outside our subnet. They played their deck like a virtuoso. Her chip was fucking rot. Believe you me, we tried to fix it. Didn't even come close.
They common? These kind of accidents?
Ever used tech that never broke? Didn't think so. Behavioral chip splits you right down the middle. Some people plain lose their minds. And for everyone that does, there's a dozen in line to replace them.
This you talking it out straight? What happened to Evelyn?
Got an order from up high to recycle her.
You killed her?
No. I found a Ripper doc who was willing to take a look. Yeah, he said he knew something or other.
You invested your own eddies to help poor, unprofitable Evelyn? Please.
You got me. Ripper's the one who paid me.
For a broken doll.
People got all kinds of kinks. Trust me, I know, considering where I work. Fingers is a real specimen, though. Got all the fetishes, even the ones you've never heard of. I'm sure he found her a nice niche.
The Ripper. Name and address.
Don't know her last name.
Don't fuck with me.
I'm not. Goes by Fingers. Clinic's in some godforsaken alley up on Jig Jig Street. Want to find Evelyn? Look there. And don't come back here. Ever. While you're at it, take the elevator. Quicker you're out of here, the better.
Dog fingers on Jig Jig Street. Sounds like a co-ed's wet dream.
V, the information from...
Call you back.
Ok, ça a coupé le fait d'avoir... ok, bon, c'est pas grave.
You may take your weapons. A pleasant day to you. The next time you have that urge for clouds, don't wait.
Got a real charm, this place. In that slimy, subterranean kind of way.
That's infidelity.
Think Fingers has got her? Think we'll find her there?
V, if I could see that far, I wouldn't be a fucking ghost on a chip in a corpse's head right now.
That's so hard to understand.
So your opinion about dollhouses hasn't changed?
Oh, but it has.
It's empty.
Before, I wouldn't have touched one with a 10-mile pole. Now I'm thinking a fire'd really make this place shine.
Makes perfect sense, man.
Mr. Stud. Oh, nice. You had a plan. You tried. It fell flat. Now you're flat. Don't look in any condition to find help. The hell's that? No, damn it.
Jesus, the fuck do you want from me?
It's all going too slow. Gonna decommiss before we learn how to rip the chip out.
Wanted me dead. Said so yourself.
Made it pretty clear since that I changed my mind. Want you to live now.
Asked you already. What the hell you want from me?
I got a get out of jail free card. I'd be a fucking fool not to take advantage. See, me and Arasaka, we got a half-century-old score needs settling, and I plan to do it. That's what I need you for.
I'd even laugh if it didn't hurt so much.
Listen, I know things. Where we can save your life. Who can help us do that? You'll get rid of the chip. I'll smash Sokka. Win-win, kid. Soul Killer's what we need, and Makoshi's how we grab it.
Okay, so this Makoshi, what is it exactly?
Okay, basics. If you're jacked in, cruising the net, Arasaka can use Soul Killer, an AI, to trap, fry, and pack away your psyche, your mind, and your soul. Following so far?
Yeah, seen the memories. Did a real number on you.
Okay, seems we've got a few more things to broach than I thought, but that'll come later. Anyway, when Soul Killer fries, roasts, and boils you, you die. But the contents of your mind get copied to an engram first.
Sure. That's how you became a construct.
Exactly. Now, Makoshi's the place Soul Killer operates out of, where it stores its victims' engrams.
Still don't see how Makoshi's linked to my chip problem.
Not the brightest bulb on stage, are ya? 50 years back, ops on the human mind. Makoshi was the sole place on Earth where they did anything like that. Bet it still is today. Telling ya, all roads lead there. It's where we'll settle our biz. You yours, me mine.
And, how you plan to smash Arasaka this time? Got another nuke tucked away?
This time bomb's named Alta Cunningham.
I'm supposed to know who that is.
Not yet, but you will once we find what we need. For now, we got no time to lose. Need to get inside Makoshi.
So, where were we?
The information from Okada-san, very valuable. I also learned something through my own efforts. We must meet.
Where'll it be this time? Trash processing plant? Deserted in-cart station?
In the south of Japantown, there is a street market. It is on the footbridge above the main street. Use the elevators. It is easy to get lost. I am on my way there. Do not make me wait.
Il va attendre parce qu'on est en cours d'une mission, allez. Alors, facultatif, appelé Judy.
B, you called.
Promised I'd call, didn't I?
Promising's one thing, keeping it's a whole other bag. So, managed to learn anything?
Evelyn's not at Clouds anymore. Behavioral chip was damaged. Apparently they carted her off to a Ripper dock goes by Fingers.
Oh shit.
Know where to find this Fingers character?
Yeah, runs a dinky chop shop off Jig Jig Street. Fuck V. Guy's all kinds of bad news.
Heading there now, to find her.
I told her to stay the fuck away from Clouds. Alright, later V.
지정 장소에 주차 시 도난 및 전자조작 피해를 입을 수 있습니다.
So there's more up your alley than Cloud's.
Hey, at least here you know what you're getting.
Here, kitty kitty, what's the rush?
He chipped you for free? Fuck off!
Yeah, gear looks a little basic, but it works.
So he didn't ask for any money? Nada? Not even installments?
Like I said, he just finished and said, see you next time.
Well, well, what do we got here? And you just the cutest thing. If you're looking for a release, I just might be your man.
Got a message for Fingers. Comes from the Tiger Claws.
And that message would be...
Two things. Urgent and confidential.
meaning?
Meaning you've got a choice.
Oh, yeah?
You either get your shit kicked in for being slow, or for being a nosy prick.
Fine. Let her through, Sludge.
No, I'd rather live here. Just
Oh, gracious creature! And benign!
rain.
Descending through these elements of pure!
Blue butter?
Through the world
What the hell are they taking?
bloody stain!
Blue,
Improved!
Probably
For
it's a
friend the
fabric.
king of all we owned!
Cream rock.
Our prayer to him
Veins
should
were
for thy
popping with it
peace
during the third
arise!
corporate. 24 hours, you feel no pain and barely remember a thing afterwards.
Who can blame him then? Hey, you all right?
No way I'm gonna swim! I hate water! Can't you see nobody cares?
Fingers. Know where I can find him?
If I could, I'd swap, you know? Why does everything have to be so damn convoluted? In the end, all I got left are shredded cables and empty bottles.
Ouais, ils ont clairement rajouté quelques dialogues aussi, hein, apparemment.
Don't worry, Walden. I'll take the blame if we bore anyone this evening. What percent of their profits?
Your skinny ass!
You will be when every box in town descends on the claim. Take it to court.
I get it. Everyone's got their breaking point. Just pay me what you owe me, and you can fuck off to greener pastures.
V, hey.
Oh, but you do. That shit hasn't been.
Hello! There's a line!
Nuh-uh, you ain't cutting.
Please.
Sit your ass down and wait your turn.
Hey, look in the mirror. Who paid for all that?
Fingers guy. You know him?
Heard some things, yeah.
Like...
His hand sometimes slips.
Glad to see a familiar face.
I'm worried sick about her, V. Had no idea anything had happened.
We'll find her. I know we will. After the heist, Evelyn holed up with the Mox for a while, right?
That's right.
So why the hell did she go back to Clouds?
Thought she'd be safer there. God knows why. Tried to get her to see straight, but she wouldn't listen.
Mox don't happen to have fingers in their crosshairs.
No, why?
Her Joy Toys come out of his clinic in worse shape than they come in.
Yeah, well, can't solve all the world's problems at once. We're gonna be here forever. I just know it. Maybe you could talk to those girls, see if we can cut in front?
Why me?
I don't think they like me. Just give it a shot. That or come up with something better.
Think Evelyn's being kept here somewhere?
On the one hand, hope she is, because I want her back fast. But on the other, hope to God no, because who knows what that sick fuck could have done to her.
She means a lot to you, doesn't she?
And you've arrived at that conclusion how exactly?
The moment you knew where she was, you sprang into action.
Once you get close to Evelyn, you never want to let her go.
You worked at Clouds.
Not as a doll. Tuned their virtues. That's where I met Ev, Tom, and the rest of the crew.
From the K-Town Corporation. Well, maybe you'd care to tell us how much money you
You seen a woman with blue hair around here? Had a doll chip.
Think I know who you're talking about. Fingers worked on her, sure.
She's still here?
No idea. Gotta ask him.
I need to talk to him. It's important.
You think we're just here to polish our nails, huh?
I'll let you cut in front of me.
You're a real pain in my cleat, Mitzi. You know that? And you might as well knock and find out when he's mopping up. Supposed to be a goddamn clinic, not an any of laundrette.
Go on now. Don't you worry about her.
Faceplate's previous
Come on,
owner
let's
had
go.
a longer face than you. Edges are stretching your optic nerves. Don't worry. Your eyes
I think he's
will
done.
adjust.
We going in?
Eventually. Yes, hello. What can I do for you?
Need a minute of your time.
A minute? That's all? Shame. Could watch those juicy lips of yours flap for hours, days. But I'm busy right now. You Tiger Claws? Far as I know, I'm all paid up.
We're with the Mox.
The Mox? Why didn't you say so? So, what brings you here?
These girls know you're chipping faulty implants.
You might say so. I'd say they're the very best I can find. See?
What's in it for you?
Whatever they have to offer. And they always have something to offer.
You're a sick fuck. Know that?
What do you two want?
Heard you help the working girls around here.
Well, very few children will play with broken toys. So when skin goes flabby, sockets go out of whack, implants malfunction, I'm sure you get the gist. You pay for goods, you expect top quality. Consumerism 101.
Please. Scrapyards offer better quality than this.
Evelyn Parker. Need to know where she is.
Step into my office, please. Many girls come through here. So many. But let me put it to you this way. I believe in giving each of them the personal touch. Ask anyone. I'm more than a chop doc. See, I know what people truly want. To be flattered, praised, patted. To feel like they deserve it. Of course. I can't remember each and every one.
Well, come on. Forrest. Name mean anything to you?
Nope.
They call him Woodman. Works at the dollhouse.
You talked to him?
I'm the one asking the questions here. Was Woodman the one who introduced Evelyn to you?
Introduced? Interesting choice of words. Rolled her in on a gurney, more like. She was out of it. I honestly couldn't believe she wasn't dead. Never mentioned her name, so I just called her Doll. Poor girl. Tried to help her, I did. But as you can see, this isn't exactly a state-of-the-art facility.
Mentioned you couldn't help her. Help her with what, exactly?
If I only knew, I wager she'd be standing here, happy and smiling. Instruction register on her chip was burnt to a crisp. Tried replacing it. Nothing.
Damage was caused by a netrunner using homebrewed malware.
Sounds about right.
Get to the point!
The point? Ah, yes. Well, I haven't the faintest idea where she is.
Enough of this bullshit! What'd you do to her, you freak?
Now, either you put a muzzle on this creature, or put her down. It's impossible to have a conversation with her around.
Don't talk to her like that.
She insulted me!
Look, the quicker you spill, the shorter you'll have to put up with us. Now, Evelyn Parker, where is she?
Could very well be on her way to becoming the next underground braindance darling. That's all I know.
You sure about this?
4 days I had her here. She was out cold in La La Land for practically every minute. It wasn't a slumber party. We didn't have pillow fights and promised to send each other postcards.
What do you mean by underground?
I don't know. I mean, I don't watch that sort of stuff.
Snuff? XBDs?
I told you I don't know.
Where will we find her?
How many times do I have to repeat myself? I don't know. I did what anyone in my place would do. When I realized I wouldn't be able to help her, patch her up, I called my fixer. 2 guys came and picked her up the same day.
Who'd you call? Who's your fixer?
Wakako. Told her I had a busted doll with a BD implant to hand off.
Where did they take her?
I told you already. I don't know. They weren't the talkative kind, and I'm no gonk. I know better than to ask questions of people like that.
You're no gonk? What do you think? Why'd all these girls come in here, let you grope around them? Think it's for your charm? Your caring attitude? They do it because they got no choice. And in the end, they despise you. They can smell you're pathetic.
These guys, what did they look like?
Like you, me, anyone else in this city.
Really now, they looked like you.
They looked like the kind of guys you don't make eye contact with. One of them was a bearded fellow.
The 2 that came for her didn't say anything about where they'd take her, what they were gonna do to her.
Mentioned something about virtues with a moth, of all things. Said she'd be perfect for them, whatever that means. But that's really all I know.
You pawned her off like she was some fucking inanimate mannequin.
Because that's exactly what she was.
need air. I'll be outside. Judy's right. People like you make this city a living hell. Day in, day out.
Got what you wanted, didn't you? So get the fuck out of here. I'll be more than glad to show you around, but later, perhaps.
I let her go back to Clouds. Could have stopped her, but I didn't.
Don't worry. We'll find her. I know it.
We'll fucking find what's left of her butchered corpse.
Hey! Keep it together! Wanna give up now?
No. Only lead we got's an XBD. Where's that get us?
We also know we're looking for something related to the Death's Head. Better than nothing.
I don't get your optimism. Still sounds like a big fat nothing to me.
Death's Head symbol bring anything to mind. Anything. Doesn't matter how small.
This industry... I mean, market's looking for every kind of fetish out there. It's cavernous. But an XBD outfit'd be on the move, almost always. Makes them harder to nab, harder to sting.
Need to figure out where they're scrolling this stuff. Gotta be a rat hole of some sort. Doubt they do much shooting on location.
Yeah, gotta be somewhere quiet, out of the way.
Could be we'll see something to point us in their direction in one of their virtues.
Ugh, have to be real gonks to leave a clue.
Got a better idea?
Matter of fact, I do. A domain called Pleasures of Night City. There's a twin of it on the dark net.
Every kind of thing goes on there. Might stumble on something useful.
Let me think for a sec. Darknet domain. That's our best bet. Let's stick to the plan.
Fine. Here's hoping you turn up something useful. I'll wait in the van.
Could always be worse. Hello. Been just a bit more careful.
But I
Looking for something raw,
and I gotta work
untouched.
out, you know?
Raw's all you get with me. What's your edge? Want something that'll floor me.
If anyone wanted
really
to see a
scramble
jelly
the
roll,
neurons.
they'd sit at home
You got
and
it
look
all,
in
man.
the mirror.
Bare knuckle boxing, shootouts, black ops, interrogations, amputations.
Stop whiffing.
No.
food.
I mean
You'll have
something
plenty.
like,
and if I don't work,
you
we're both
know.
going hungry.
Fetishes. No, come on, you know what I mean? No, I don't. Think I'd be doing this job if I could read minds?
I want to know what it's like to kill somebody.
See? Wasn't so hard. So, got some classics from the last Corp War, or armed robbery if you're looking for something fresher. What are you looking for?
Looking for BDs. A particular kind.
Particular? You a badge?
Cops are like kids. Mommy and Daddy wouldn't let them go off on their lonesome.
All right. Can't be too careful. What do you want?
Give me the best of the best. Ones with the death's head.
Didn't know I was dealing with a connoisseur. Death's head'll cost you, though.
Got anything that might interest me?
350, oh mon dieu, c'est horriblement cher.
Pleasure doing biz with you.
I know you want me.
Shit, her implants are older than I am.
Can't believe she finds the spares to keep them running.
Well, don't you look delicious? Come here and let me have a lick.
Yo, my chewers, shooters, Mr. Whitey here. Just that milk toast chicken and rush to the nearest store for a taste of sweet, clean speed. Cause life is too short to be sad.
Sticky net.
You get it. All pleasure from all.
Hop in. Let me get everything prepped. You make sure the wreath's snug on you. You'll watch while I edit in real time. The old one, too.
Ready when you are.
I want you to describe what you see. You might catch these.
Alors, mode édition, bim.
Editing mode's good to go. Stick around all you want.
Comment est-ce qu'on changeait encore le truc à couche? Ah, le shift.
Christ, it's hot. Thermal readings are off the charts.
Keep looking.
Heard shit like that before. Sounds like scabs to me. Scab woman. Who knew that besides chopping people up, they were scrolling XBDs? Ordinary box. Decker, Tanaka, and Rogers logo. Standard for a trash heap. Ordered recently. scav. Gotta be. No one else with that kind of fashion sense. Electric corp patch on the coveralls. Coveralls had a patch on them. Electric corp.
Could be a costume. A prop?
Factory worker fetish? Hard as hell to believe.
It'd explain the higher thermal readings too. You could be onto something.
Can't beat that rich synth cough aroma. Cheap shit. Cold too. Buck a slice. Coffee was cold. Like from the day before. Pizza looked fresh though.
So?
Means someone's grabbing buck a slice regularly. Which is not something one does for the flavor and fresh ingredients. Pizza shares its DNA with styrofoam. Nobody's gonna schlep across town for it. Okay. We're looking for an electric corp power plant located near a buck a slice.
EC used to have a big old complex in Charter Hill. Buck a slice checks out too. How can you be sure though?
Here we go. Old electric corp power plant in Charter Hill. Gotta make do with that for now. Nothing else to garner from this scroll.
The sun is down, but I hope you're still
No time to lose. We gotta go there.
Anyone out there had the misfortune?
Definitely. Ride with me?
Knee joint? Trust me, you'd know.
Let's get going.
On our way.
But the right way. But wait, don't swap it out for a new one just yet. In Night City, impracticality is always in vogue. You might just be on the
Still can't shake it.
Fashion.
That virtue sample we saw with the Death's Head moth. If all they scroll is snuff, then...
Stop it. They'd have to be utter gongs to waste her on something like that.
What do you mean?
We're talking about a girl who's not only a natural at what she does, but also has got a doll's implant. I mean, that's not a package you find lying out in the street. And here we are.
You going in?
Find us a way inside. I'll hang back, scan the subnet, see if there's any blueprints of the complex lying around. Join you as soon as I find something. Let's link on Hollow till then.
It's not gonna be pretty in there.
So? If you mean to tell me to hang back altogether, don't bother.
All right, going in.
Alors, on va voir ce qu'on va faire avec notre petit niveau. Ok, un peu de constitution, ça peut être cool. Ici pour l'instant il n'y a rien que je veux particulièrement. Par contre en constitution, ouais, on va essayer de finir celui-là. Voilà, comme ça c'est fait. Capacité technique, on a été déjà pas mal. Ok, bon, c'est cool.
Inner City Tingling. Desire. Watson Hall. New episodes every Wednesday at 10. Only on WNS.
Synthetic meat, you're in for a treat. Try ours today.
Alors oui, on va avoir un C, 55 BD, ok. Un C, 55 BD. Hop. Et je suppose qu'on peut ouvrir la porte aussi, hop. Et couper la surveillance, tant qu'à faire.
Heard shots. You still alive?
I'm here. Got no time to creep around.
Got the blueprint. Be there in a sec. Try to find your way to the lower level.
Fight fair!
On a encore un point en fait. D'accord. Super. Alors qu'est-ce qu'il y a dedans? Confère des changements d'un objet gratuitement, blablabla. Le jeu vous donne 20% de chance d'obtenir la composante supplémentaire dans la qualité de montrée, blablabla. Augmente les dégâts des grenades de 10%. Voilà. Confère 20% de chance de fabriquer un objet gratuitement. Ok, c'est pas mal non plus. Augmente 5% les dégâts des armes que vous fabriquez. Ça c'est super top par contre. Et c'est pareil, c'est pas mal top. Ok, on va partir là-dessus. Ces deux là ça a l'air bien. Je me rappelais pas que c'était dans les passifs de la première version du jeu, mais c'est cool.
found a way down. You see my position?
Yep, be there in a sec. Wait for me.
I'm here. We need to get to level -2. Bet that's where they're keeping her. Hear that? That shirt. Evelyn's? Without a doubt.
We don't have enough methionine.
Relax.
RTL?
It's like candy for grown-ups.
This RTL, it won't make anyone foam at the mouth. Oh, not good.
Et salut Baby, ça va bien? Alors, t'as acheté la semaine dernière Cyber, j'ai commencé, il a l'air vraiment très cool. J'ai fini le prologue, alors je reste pas trop pour pas me spoil. Ouais, effectivement, évite parce que c'est une partie relativement avancée. Mais sinon, ouais, ça va bien, merci. Et toi, comment tu vas? Alors ici, on a un BD55, un C... BD55, un C... Ouais, BD55, un C... Voilà. Et sinon, ouais, le jeu est plutôt sympa, hein, je trouve, perso. En tout cas, sur PC, c'est top. Sur PlayStation 5, je sais pas trop ce que ça donne, par contre. Ma compagne, là, en version PlayStation 5, faudrait que je lui pose la question à l'occasion. Ça pourrait être intéressant que je le regarde une fois avec ma compagne sur PlayStation pour voir un peu s'il y a une différence notable sur les next-gen. Ah, le hack, c'est tout con, hein. En gros, tu peux faire que des croix, si tu veux. Quand tu sélectionnes un truc dans ta ligne, tu ne peux faire que la ligne qui est... Enfin, tu peux faire qu'une ligne verticale, puis une ligne horizontale, et ainsi de suite, en fait. Tu commences toujours horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical. Alors, en gros, bah, tu suis juste le pattern, tu trouves les trucs, le petit chemin qui est doté à droite, quoi. De préférence, tu vises le troisième, parce que c'est celui qui rapporte le plus, en fait. Mais pas de soucis. Et sinon, ouais, il est franchement très très sympa, Cyberpunk. Ah, moi, je le trouve très très sympa, personnellement.
Looks like snuffs are only the tip of the iceberg.
Je trouve quand même que sur un an, en plus, le jeu c'est assez bien amélioré, que ce soit un peu en termes d'écriture, ils ont rajouté quelques trucs, donc ça c'est plutôt sympa. Ça rajoute un peu de lore. Et en termes de gameplay, je trouve quand même qu'il y a quelques trucs qui ont été un peu améliorés, comme les psychopathes, les cyber psycho, qui étaient un peu trop faciles avant et qui sont un peu plus durs, quoi. Comme quoi tout le monde le trouve sympa, sauf la presse. Ouais, enfin attention que la presse l'a trouvé sympa au départ, hein, sur PC encore une fois.
Must be cooking RPM.
Ce qui a fait...
RPM. Used to sprinkle it on my breakfast.
Ce qui a fait scandale, c'est surtout la façon dont il est... Ouais, bah son PC il est sympa de toute façon, mais ce qui a fait scandale, c'est surtout la façon dont il est sorti sur les anciennes générations, hein, la PlayStation 4 et la Xbox 360. Mais bon, d'un autre côté, c'était une erreur stratégique de la part de CD Projekt de vouloir faire un jeu dernière génération avec plein de designs super beaux et un peu lourds sur des machines aussi anciennes avec quand même 13 ans sur le matos, c'est quand même à faire un peu vieux, quoi. Enfin bref, tu fais pas le jeu dernier cri sur ce genre de machine, c'est clair que ça allait pas tourner, quoi. Ils auraient clairement dû directement se focus sur le next-gen et le PC. Ça aurait été beaucoup plus simple pour eux et ça aurait évité tout ce brouhaha pour pas grand-chose au final. Ouais, c'est comme si Rockstar avait tenté de sortir GTA V sur Play 2. Bah c'est ça, ouais. C'est un peu le même principe, ouais. Ah bon, c'était probablement un choix peu avisé de la part de marketeux qui ne connaissait malheureusement pas grand-chose sur les aspects techniques. Business is business, quoi, et là ils se sont bien forés, quoi.
Well, well, not bad. One sec. Got something that'll keep him busy. After that, we slip past him. Okay, now.
Ouais, je fiche pas, je vais te dire un coucou, bonne game, je te laisse te replonger dedans. Super univers, ceci dit. Merci, merci, bah bonne game à toi, du coup, ouais, bonne découverte. À part Deus Ex, il n'y en a pas beaucoup des comme ça, effectivement, ça c'est vrai. Mais bon, Deus Ex, c'était vachement terrible aussi, hein, jeu préféré de la fin du dernier millénaire, en fait. C'est peut-être pour ça aussi que je suis extrêmement réceptif à Cyberpunk. J'ai fait que Human Revolution, mais le 1 ni Mankind. D'accord, ok. Bah, moi, je les avais tous faits à l'époque. À part... merde, comment il s'appelait encore? Bah, le deuxième Deus Ex, en fait, qui a été un peu foiré, qui, en gros, était entre la version 1 du jeu, la vraie version, enfin, la toute première version, et puis le remake par Square Enix, t'avais un jeu entre les deux. Je crois que c'était bêtement Deus Ex 2. Ah, celui-là était un peu foiré, du coup, je l'avais pas terminé. Mais bon, sinon, non, je les avais tous fait, que ce soit Human Revolution ou Mankind Divided, je l'avais fait aussi. Mais bon, le tout premier, sur le moteur un des premiers moteurs d'Unreal Engine, c'était bon, c'était bien pour l'époque. Vachement bien pour l'époque même. D'ailleurs, je suis un peu déçu qu'il soit pas un peu plus inspiré du premier Deus Ex dans Cyberpunk sur certains points. Les implants, je trouve que ça manque un peu de personnalisation. Très facilement, tu te rends compte qu'il y a des implants plus épais que d'autres, et donc tu vas avoir tendance à partir vers ceux-là. Un bête truc, hein, simplement avoir la possibilité d'avoir une vision nocturne ou un truc comme ça pourrait rajouter tellement au gameplay. C'est les Sharky Dog qui te posent tes implants, ton loot? Ouais, tout à fait. T'es obligé de passer par un Sharky Dog pour pouvoir effectivement poser tes implants. C'est eux qui t'en vendent et c'est eux qui peuvent poser ceux que tu lootes, effectivement. Et après, fais attention que les charcudocs n'ont pas tous la même qualité. Bon, c'est-à-dire que si tu lootes, ça on s'en fout pour les poser, tout le monde sait de poser des implants. Mais par contre, c'est à la vente. Certains charcudocs n'ont pas forcément le même catalogue. Les charcudocs ont des trucs meilleurs que d'autres, plus spécialisés que d'autres, donc voilà, ça vaut la peine de regarder un charcudoc, tous les charcudocs que tu croises à peu de choses près, quoi. Alors c'est vrai qu'il y a beaucoup de choses à loot, mais pour info, t'as un passif qui est vachement pratique, je te le montre vite fait. Dans la capacité technique, c'est celui-ci, si je dis pas de... Non, attends, si je dis pas de bêtises, ça doit être... celui-ci, voilà, ferrailleuse, qui est vachement pratique parce qu'en fait, ça te permet de démonter automatiquement la camelote. Donc toute la camelote que tu ramasses va être transformée en composant d'office direct dès que tu les lootes. Donc c'est pour ça au fait qu'il y a énormément de loot. Hein. Dans les faits, il y a beaucoup de loot qui servent à rien et qui doivent être démantelés auto. Donc une fois que tu as cette compétence-là, c'est très 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 pratique. Mais pas de soucis.
Looks like you weren't the only ones with bright ideas.
Ouais, c'est ça. Ça va servir à craft. D'ailleurs, si jamais, juste pour info, je sais pas si j'en ai un sur moi. Attends, je crois pas que j'en ai un sur moi. Si jamais tu vois une arme où il y a en gros une icône un peu différente et qu'il est marqué qu'en gros c'est une sorte de... c'est comment ils appellent ça encore? Arme iconique. Donc c'est objet iconique. Fais attention de surtout pas les démanteler par contre. Parce qu'en fait, les objets iconiques, il te les faut généralement pour les transformer vers des trucs supérieurs. En fait, les armes iconiques et les stuff iconiques, c'est les seuls qui peuvent être augmentés de qualité. Donc par exemple, un vert peut devenir un bleu peut devenir un violet, et puis un violet peut devenir un orange. C'est les seuls items qui peuvent faire ça, mais par contre, si tu les mantèles et que tu n'as plus l'original, bah tu l'as dans le cul, voilà, pour dire les choses comme elles sont. Tu pourras pas l'augmenter. Donc bien faire attention aux trucs iconiques, de les garder, va les banquer pour être sûr de pas les péter, quoi, et puis plus tard, tu pourras les transformer. Avec les compétences qui vont bien. Tout ce qui est craft, en fait, se monte dans cette partie-ci, hein, en gros. Donc tu as les compétences qui vont te permettre de fabriquer d'abord du vert, puis du bleu, puis du violet. Et puis tu auras un peu plus loin, voilà, celui-ci, celui qui permet de faire de l'orange. Généralement, pour arriver à de l'orange, il y a rarement des plantes qui arrivent directement à orange, quoi. C'est souvent de l'iconique qui passe vers les différentes couleurs jusqu'à arriver à l'orange. Donc bref, fais attention, parce que même un iconique début de jeu peut être upgradé, hein, donc voilà. Je te le dis parce que ça arrive à beaucoup de monde, en fait, de démanteler de l'iconique sans trop faire gaffe. Alors qu'en fait, bah, faut clairement pas. C'est probablement même les seuls trucs que tu dois vraiment garder, quoi. Alors ici, il nous faut un BD, on n'en aura pas là, on en a un là, ouais. Hop, BD et BD. Oh là. Yep, ciao ciao du coup.
Yeah, not my problem, man. Fix it yourselves.
Alors, j'ai vu Kenny Reeves, je l'ai à peine aperçu. Ouais, me tracasse, tu vas pas tarder à le voir souvent. Hein. Si tu n'as pas avancé au-delà du prologue, je te spoil pas trop, mais... Disons qu'au début, ta relation avec lui est assez conflictuelle, au début, mais ça reste pas long en fait. C'est peut-être d'ailleurs un des défauts de l'écriture entre nous, c'est que parfois les situations changent de manière un peu abrupte. T'as pas vraiment d'explication sur le comment du pourquoi, soudainement, il se dit, ah bah on serait sympa qu'on devienne potes, en fait, finalement, alors qu'au début, on a une cohabitation un peu difficile, quoi. C'est comme un passage qui est un peu confusant dans l'histoire, ça, je te laisserai le découvrir quand ça arrive. Je te parlerai juste d'un nom de perso, comme ça je te spoil pas. C'est Takemura. Takemura, au début, est vraiment pas du tout amiceux, on va dire, et puis soudainement, une ellipse et bim, c'est ton meilleur pote. C'est un peu bizarre, quoi. Alors que dans l'histoire, t'as pas vu quelque chose qui l'a amené à changer vraiment son fusil d'épaule sur toi. Tu sais pas vraiment ce qui s'est passé, et pourquoi soudainement, il a de l'amitié pour toi. C'est assez étrange. Ça, il y a quelques défauts dans la façon dont l'histoire a lieu, en fait, par moment. Mais c'est très mineur, parce que le jeu est très long, hein, mais bon, voilà. C'est parfois, il y a des changements de situation qui sont un peu inexpliqués, je trouve. Alors, est-ce que ça a été fait pour laisser du blanc exprès pour de futurs DLC ou des choses comme ça? C'est de l'ordre du possible, mais bon, on verra. Ou est-ce que c'est des morceaux qu'ils ont amputés du jeu parce que ça passait pas et que finalement enfin, c'est un peu des faux raccords quelque part dans le scénario.
Careful. 2 live ones there. I'll distract him. You take him down.
What are you thinking?
Show's about... Screw with those pipes. Get some smoke going.
Now, take him out!
Careful, they heard something.
Waouh.
Beautiful.
Ils lui font faire quelque chose dans le scénario, c'est un truc de fou. Je me rappelle que la première fois que je suis venu ici, dans la toute première version du jeu, en somme, elle faisait que te suivre, hein, un point. Elle agissait pas autant, quoi. Maintenant, ils la font un peu jouer la techos sur place, saboter un peu les lieux, t'aider à t'infiltrer. C'est pas mal, ça lui donne un peu de substance, on va dire. Limite, ce qu'on va faire, hop, tout ça dans le vide d'ordure. Et bim. On va peut-être le looter avant de le foutre dans le vide d'ordure. Hop, vide d'ordure. Bon, le mec qui ramasse les poubelles, il va faire une autre tronche en vrai, hein, mais...
Covers. Classic. Can't go wrong.
Except these are solid steel, not the soft core plastic kind. Even if you come here on your own, gunning to become a star, there's no guarantee you're ever getting out.
Cette phase de jeu avec le snuff movie me fait un peu penser à un film, je sais pas si ça vous parle, 8 mm. Il y avait comme ça une ambiance assez lourde aussi, avec Nicolas Cage. C'est pas un excellent film, mais il était pas dégueu non plus. Disons que l'ambiance c'était bien crade. Enfin bon, fin de parenthèse, ça me fait juste penser à ça.
I think that's a maintenance room. See what I can stir up.
Oh bah éclate-toi.
Gutted out all her implants. And why stop there?
How so very resourceful.
Scabs. No matter how many you stamp out, there'll always be more crawling around somewhere.
Figure you've made their acquaintance.
Afraid so.
Alors, 55 BD, donc 55 BD, 1 CO9. Ah. Alors...
Can't hide forever, George!
Everyone here is dumber than bricks.
Huh? Walk out. No one will stop you. Or I could just crack your skull. Shut
No one.
Pathetic.
Yo, 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 my sugar shrew! And rush to the nearest store for a taste of sweet, sweet, sweet clean speed. 'Cause life is too short.
Huh? What the gneed?
Maybe she's here already.
Used him as a puppet in a virtue that killed him. Then tore out his implants. close to the studio, I think. You find anything useful?
Read up the elevator. Should be easier to get out of here. You really don't fuck around, do you? Wait 1 sec for me.
Alors, un petit 1-9 CEC, un C1C, il y a un E9 ici pour commencer, mais il n'y a pas de 1 C1C, me semble-t-il, ici. Bon. On peut refaire peut-être un 9, un 9, yes. Parfait.
All right, I'm here. Let's find her. Hang in there, Ev.
On va aller voir ça après. Non, on va pas aller voir ça après. Ça me paraît bien d'aller par là d'abord. Il me semble aussi qu'il y a plus d'alternatives pour ouvrir les portes verrouillées à la base. J'ai l'impression qu'ils ont rendu le jeu un peu plus souple à ce niveau-là. Parce qu'à la base, il fallait vraiment une compétence bien spécifique pour certains coffres et certaines portes, etc. Mais apparemment, là, tu as toujours plutôt un choix alternatif, donc ça a l'air d'être plus simple de pouvoir les ouvrir. Ah, ce qui fait que du coup on se demande pourquoi ils sont verrouillés, parce que t'as forcément monté dans ton build au moins une des deux compétences que. Enfin, c'est pas forcé, mais c'est fort probable.
Junkyards if I'm lucky. Should have seen the mess inside. As if two people fucked and then threw up everywhere. Or the other way around.
Full of fucking...
No! God!
Look at us now. Still standing.
That's Evelyn. Just don't touch her. If she's recording, you'll scramble her brain. Wait until I cut her link. I see her. Cable 2.
Grab it and tell me when you're gonna yank it. I'll break the link at my end at the same time.
All right, let's do this.
Wait for my signal. Here goes. Ready? And...
now!
Thank God. Evelyn, you hear me?
What's wrong with her?
Honestly, I don't know. She's gotta be seriously traumatized.
She okay to be moved? No brain hemorrhages, damage to the spine?
Doesn't seem to have any wounds. Guess we got no choice.
Let's get her somewhere safe.
Fast, too.
Which way?
I sealed the doors and managed to power the elevators.
Elevators it is, then.
Come on, is it really that hard? Please, just one. For me?
Fine, have it your way. Smoke to your lungs' content.
Ah, finally, something better than exhaust in the stench of the city. Don't tell me you don't feel it too.
Bon, en vrai, ça me pose pas de problème parce que je suis vraiment fumeur, mais bon.
Let's give him a couple. You saw how she looked.
If it was up to me, I would have splashed some water on her face back at the studio and asked her straight up.
It's not up to you, though, is it? Let's go. Ugh.
She's sleeping. At least I think she is. Her eyes are closed and she's not shaking anymore. I would have already killed her by now if I didn't feel so bad for her.
How's she feeling?
Use your imagination. That place sucked every last drop of humanity from her. It's not enough, she already gave up everything she had. I just kept taking more and more. She's in some kind of trance, like she's folded into herself. No reaction to her surroundings whatsoever. I really didn't want to poke around in her head. I did it for you. I just want you to know that.
I need to talk to her.
Listen, I know you've got some serious questions that she's got the answers to. I mean, if I were you, I'd want to know too. But it's just not gonna happen. She's completely out of it.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
You're mad at her. Why?
When you asked me to scour her behavioral chip, I was just about done dealing with your shit.
Judy, I didn't have any.
I know. It's okay.
So I don't get why...
You'll find out in a sec. I'll show you the virtue I found.
Guessing you saw them already.
Yeah, had to wrestle to make sense of the whole thing. But I don't want to say anything and taint your perspective. You should go in with fresh eyes.
How many BDs did you manage to rip?
2. Only one of them's intact. Understandable, though. The rest... well, they're in the same shape as Evelyn right now.
Okay. Show me.
Give me a sec while I set the parameters.
Guess we'll find out if our doll really did lose her tune. Come on, V. I'll be the first to admit, this does not look good.
Hey. How you feeling? Need anything? Not here to nag. Just talk.
Well now, look at you.
Have a seat.
All right. Roll it.
Data was in pretty rough shape. Not all that editable.
Huh. Glad you managed to salvage him in the first place.
Needs a second to load. Quality's lousy, but I did what I could.
What am I looking out for? Every single piece of tech I see? Security?
Take a look around if you want. Can't see her face.
Under normal circumstances, that kind of encryption's easy to crack. But not this time. Whoever she is, she's got serious net running skills.
That, or someone's working it for her. I think I recognize these.
What are they?
Vive markings.
You familiar with them?
Not enough to know what they actually mean. Heard of who might use them, though.
Who?
Could be the Voodoo Boys, but that's just a hunch. Can't be 100% sure.
The spine-chilling Netrunner crew? Hard to find, because they don't want to be. I wouldn't know where to start.
Every single piece of tech I see? Security?
We need a layout of the whole room. We will get everything else we need from the Virtue.
What about his messages?
Only if you can do it and be parfait bourré. It's most important that he suspect nothing. Try to be your usual, relaxed self.
And if he starts talking about the biochip himself?
Might not be important.
Maybe, but all of them are from Pacifica. Narrows down our search, at least.
What now?
Looks like I'm going on a field trip to Pacifica.
Should I...
Biochip? Where you hear this? That is not of interest to you. You spin the Virtue, you come back here. We give you the eddies. That is your one job. The rest is none of your concern. Understand?
All right, think we got everything.
What do you think?
Woman who hired Evelyn. Any idea who we're up against?
Your guess is as good as mine. Sorry, V.
Now we know what happened at Clouds. They're the ones who tried to flatline her. Launched a nuke at her chip.
So it was punishment? For getting played by her?
She knew more than they thought she knew. Couldn't let that go.
So that's who she was running from.
Looks like Evelyn never told us the whole truth.
You're telling me? If I'd known what she'd gotten herself into... I'm so mad at her.
Her only job was to record a Virtue. Pretty damn amazing she managed to organize a full-blown heist. And swipe the biochip from under her boss's noses.
So that's where you came in. She hired you. And brought this all on herself. On you two. There's one more recording. Wanna see it?
Sure, why not? Nothing can surprise me at this point.
What language is she speaking?
Dunno. Haitian Creole? It is the Voodoo Boys.
Didn't I? Wait, let me see if I've got an auto-translator. Meantime, you try to tune into the phone's frequency. See what the other side's saying. Got it. Give it a second.
You. Heard her mention Yorinobu.
Probably why Evelyn buried this recording deep. Caught another name. Something like... Silverhand?
We have to know what they're saying. Could be important.
Fine. Just found the auto-translate package. Should get along fine with your system. I'll install it now.
Oui, oui, allez. Vous avez une raison, moi, vous êtes tout intelligent pour ça, pour te bien.
Vous pensez que c'est la fin de problème?
On n'est pas enragé. Non plus, c'est... Puis bon moyen nous gagner pour nous arriver sur yon nous pour. Faut que nous prenions là.
Moi, t'as aimé quoi, même j'avais, qui s'il veut à peine nous tirer sous halte.
Vous gagnez plus bon l'idée? Très bien. Si vous décidez si c'est bon critiquer ça me pense, à continuer à faire travail.
Okay, Judy, we're good.
All right, disconnecting. I don't get it. What's this have to do with Johnny Silverhand? He died, like, forever ago. V, you got any idea?
Biochip we stole? It's... got Silverhand's engram burned onto it.
Engram?
Digitized psyche. Personality construct. Can you give me a minute? I need to go over some stuff in my head.
Of course.
Know who they are, who the woman is? Any idea how we find them?
Fuck, V. I've been dead the last half-century. Sorry if I'm unable to hand you all the answers on a chrome fucking platter when you snap your fingers.
These people, what could they want from Alt?
How the hell should I know?
Got no notion whatsoever?
One way or another, everything leads back to that Netrunner. Finding her's our biggest priority. If she knows as much as I think she knows about the chip, she can help us out.
Thought you said nothing could help us.
Nah, just find us that Juju wirehead, okay?
Wait, you got any idea how to get in touch with the Voodoo Boys?
I'll ask around. Make a few calls. Let me put it this way. The Voodoo Boys wouldn't trust a cat if it walked onto their turf. But someone's gotta know a way in.
Well, good luck. I hope you won't need it.
Thanks, Judy.
No, V. Thank you. You're a good person. Evelyn could never see what was under people's skin. If she could have gotten to know you a bit better, then... who knows? Things might have turned out differently.
Didn't know she dabbled in robotics.
Now that's fucking Shimra. Think that's how she winds down?
After a day's work of tuning hardcore smut? Wouldn't be surprised. No. Interesting.
Place looks like a fucking antique museum.
I guess you should feel right at home.
Chick's got taste. Except for one thing.
And what's that?
Way she looks at you. Don't pretend you haven't noticed. Makes you all mushy inside. I can feel it.
Oh, well.
The Bushido collection in BD format.
First three are collector's items nowadays.
Bien ici. Cette tristesse.
What's shaking?
Need to make contact with the Voodoo Boys chief if you can swing it.
All right. Straight to heavy business. Now, that'd be Maman Brigitte. Be tough getting a word into her.
I was led to believe you could arrange anything.
Ah! Now that sounded like my third wife every time she wanted a new purse.
Really don't do any biz with them?
Not with the chefs, chefins, priests, and whatnot. All got dirigible-sized egos, won't talk to lowly me. But if you insist, I can ask around, try to set something up. I'll just need some details first.
Got something they want.
Truly? Want to sell something to the VDBs? Trust me, they don't want it, they don't need it. They're isolated, insulated, they got their own contracts, tech, networks. But, have it your way. Okay, I'll see what I can do and get back to you.
Ok. Alors, pour s'occuper justement, hop. On va s'intéresser à celui-ci. Je fais juste un petit check de l'heure parce que je dois faire gaffe que je suis attendu ce soir. Bon, on va remettre un point en réflexe pour l'instant parce que c'est quand même supposé être mon main build. Augmente les dégâts critiques des pistolets et des revolvers, ça c'est vachement violent. Augmente les dégâts infligés aux membres avec le pistolet et les revolvers. Pas obligatoirement intéressant, mais pas forcément inintéressant non plus. Pour l'instant, on va partir là-dessus. Peut-être regarder ce qu'on a looté aussi, c'est vrai qu'on a flingué beaucoup de mecs. D'ailleurs, en parlant de ça, ouais, on a un flingue ici qui a l'air pas mal. Enfin, un peu mieux que le mien, du coup. Ok, on pourrait se remettre un pompe ici s'il faut. Genre celui-ci. Le fusil d'assaut là, c'est pas mal non plus. Allez, va pour le fusil d'assaut. Et au niveau de la mitrailleuse ici, ok, rien de spécial. Bon. En fait, ce fusil d'assaut là. Ah non. Je pourrais penser, mais non. Bon, on est d'accord qu'il n'y a rien d'iconique là-dedans, a priori, donc tout ça est très bien. Non, non, il n'y a rien d'iconique. Au niveau arme de corps à corps, pour l'instant, c'est tout. Ah, par contre, là, on a un truc iconique. Faut faire gaffe de pas le démanteler, du coup. On va peut-être aller le banquer, d'ailleurs. Mhm. Ah, je vois juste que mon navigateur a fait une erreur, 2 secondes. Je vérifie juste qu'on n'a pas perdu la connexion, parce que ça serait un peu con. On n'a pas eu de coupure, là, on est d'accord, hein. Tout va toujours bien. Je suis pas sûr, en vrai. Ah, si, c'est bon. Je crois que ça charge. Bon, ok, c'est juste le lecteur qui a dû déconner, je suppose. Je fais un petit alt-tab, je me permets, je vérifie. Non, ça va, on n'est pas coupé. Tout va bien. Tout se passe bien. Apparemment, par contre, je ne vois plus rien sur le Twitch de ma... sur mon portable, c'est bizarre. Ça réagit. Alors, au-delà de ça... ici, ça, on s'en fout. On n'a pas eu beaucoup de matos, en vrai. Ah, du coup, c'est bien qu'on arrive ici, parce que c'est justement un des endroits les plus gourmands. Je vous l'avais déjà dit dans une vidéo précédente, c'est un endroit très gourmand en termes de ressources. On va donc pouvoir voir comment ça tourne maintenant, après un an de patch. Ceci étant dit, je suis assez confiant, parce que vu que le reste du jeu était assez... c'est quand même bien foutu. Hein. Il n'y a pas l'air d'avoir le moindre ralentissement, donc ça c'est cool.
I do not understand. Does Arasaka not have enough of its own people?
Look around, sir. Things are heating up in the city. He's got the gift of the gab. Can't be denied, but I need to all it takes for Japantown to go up in flames.
What are you?
Goro, good to see you.
As it is to see you, V. I acquired some information of my own. Do you know who most wished to honor Arasaka-sama with the parade? His murderer. The irony makes me sick.
What's in it for Yorinobu? Doesn't seem like the kind who'd care to honor tradition.
That is so. Japanese heritage is one element. Yorinobu will also put on a display of power. The floats are sure to be beautiful, but the wizened eye will see in them a hidden message to his foes.
What message that be?
I am here, Gumindomo. Watch your backs.
Not one for subtlety, is he? Still don't see how this gets us anywhere.
I have had an idea. Look to the sky. The dash floats will pass precisely this way. If I could just get onto Hanako-sama's float, I could speak with her in private.
Get there how?
Why jump? Of course.
Expectations way too high, Goro. Couldn't pull that off even if you had your fancy implants.
I have thought of a solution. While you are occupied with your shady dealings, I learned more about the floats. They are all kept in one place, Arasaka Industrial Park. It is there that they prepare them. We need only to break into the compound, find the right float and inject a virus into its system. You will then be able to disable any security before I sneak inside.
Lots of ways to skin this particular cat, you know. Gonna need...
I know what you need. It is taken care of. I have an infected shard. It was not cheap, but the man who sold it to me guaranteed it will work.
Where'd you get this shard?
Across the canal.
Kabuki. Might actually be half-decent soft then. And if it isn't, got a few tricks up my sleeve too.
This is good to know. Let us move on. To take control of the float is one thing, but not all. The security concerns me, the snipers especially. I will be an easy target. But I may have an answer. Okada-san mentioned the city cameras. If we gain access to them, we will see exactly where the snipers are. You can deal with them as I advance.
Sounds like a plan.
You agree just like that? The risks are considerable.
Yeah, well, getting more and more used to that.
And now, what would you say to a small test? We must try the shard. The camera control room is in front of us. You must get inside and infect the network. That is all.
Uh-huh. And in the meantime, you'll do what? Crack open a can of suds?
I will not touch alcohol. At work, I will watch your back. Now, get to it.
fucking worked.
And?
Done. System's ours.
The shard works. Good. The easy work we have done. To break into Arasaka Industrial Park will not be such a bed of roses. But before we discuss that... Sit. I have not eaten since yesterday. Give me the best on the menu.
I highly recommend the yakitori today.
Anything that isn't local, please.
See you tomorrow.
Can't believe I'm saying this, but this Sokka scum might actually prove useful. He's a well-trained dog. Needs orders, that's all. And when he outlives his purpose, we'll flatline him.
He's not on his A game, sure. But even without implants, he could decommission us easily.
Where's that come from? Ever seen him in action?
Nah, just know. And the way he walks, look in his eye.
We'll come back to this later.
What is this?
Hey, yakitori.
Okay, I have laid the plan. 1. We break into Arasaka Industrial Park. 1.5. We hack Hanako-sama's float. 2. During the parade, with my help, you eliminate any snipers. 3. I get onto the float. 4. I convince Hanako-sama of the truth.
Forgot 5. Oda zeroes us and pisses on our corpses. He won't ever be less than a foot away from Hanako.
Oda would not dare raise his hand against me.
What about me?
That is a different matter. I would advise you to watch your distance.
No shit. La bouffe gratuite, on crache pas dessus. Hein. Je me rends juste, je peux pas bouffer le sien vu qu'il ne mange pas, mais bon.
Well, sounds like a suicide run, but done dumber shit than this, so...
Things even more stupid than stealing from Arasaka.
None dumber yet, no. Set the bar pretty high with that one.
Now, we part. Reconnaissance is required.
What are you doing? Don't let him off.
You're a stranger in a strange land. Going with you.
True. And you with your hands, skills, mind of a thief. Agreed. This we will do together.
Cook! Louder! Louder!
Yorinobu.
Our active
In the
Night
flesh.
City security forces. President Myers has called this a
He
breach
eliminated the
in
last
Army of
obstacle
Earth.
between himself
Protection
and
targeted
complete
at the
power.
NUSA
And they...
Surrendered it to
Tell me
me.
that. What do we call the murder of my father? Was that not a provocation? Was that not a...
Arasaka. An empire built to last. Before Yorinobu set fire to it from the inside. All of this began with him. The factions, power struggles, all of this. Kusa!
Where's Yorinobu's rebellious streak come from?
No one knows this. Perhaps soon I shall ask him in person.
Got factions inside Arasaka? What are they?
There are 3. Kiji, Hato, and Taka. Kiji longs for stability. The old order. They are united behind Hanako-sama. The liberal wing, Hato, support Michiko-sama, Saburo's granddaughter. I know little about her. And then there is Taka, treacherous dogs who support Yorinobu. Not to mention even smaller factions.
Tell me about him some other time. Why'd Saburo tolerate it all? Can't get my head around it. Could have kept his son on a short leash.
Arasaka-sama was a strong and disciplined man. The strongest man I have ever known. And yet, at a critical moment, he showed a weakness.
For Yorinobu.
For his daughter. When Yorinobu formed his band of hounds, declared war on his own family, Arasaka-sama could have crushed him with one word. Yet he did not. For he did not wish his daughter to suffer. When Yorinobu returned, his tail between his legs, she persuaded her father to give him a second chance. Do you understand? Hanako-sama saved Yorinobu from the consequences of his deeds.
Feels like that's about to change. Long as we get Hanako to believe our version of events. Conscience could also come into play. Assuming she's got one.
We must reach her first. Will you join me?
Sure, why not?
Let us go from here.
I hope you enjoyed it. Please come again.
Sawdust and plastic. Come. I have found a good place to observe. We must just climb up here. Now, this way. Fortune smiles to us. It seems no one is here today. I would call this a beautiful view of the city.
If?
If there was anything to admire.
Hate Night City that much?
Perhaps I am simply homesick, as you say. Now, you must look for vulnerabilities, weaknesses, while I try to think of a diversion. Arasaka cannot discover our intentions. A bit of sabotage is just what we need to divert their attentions. You will have the best view on the left. I will try here. This old scope should be good for something. Shall we begin? So, we must be aware of the mech.
Oh, can you run and grab us a pizza?
Take out the food? No. Just no. If I had time and ingredients, I would prepare some onigiri with cod, or with grilled salmon. No, even better, with umeboshi clams. Arasaka-sama's favorite appetizer. Simple, tasty, and filling. I found him chewing once, pride on his face. It was a protein bar.
Saburo Arasaka with a protein bar. Get out of here.
Like a true soldier. Okay, enough. Or we'll both grow hungry.
Let's do this. Antenna. Security hub's liable to be in that building.
Perfect for sabotage.
Footbridge, but it's guarded.
We will use it to enter if there's no other way.
Looks like a service tunnel by the road there.
It could lead to the warehouses.
Got eyes on the comm system. A lot of guards.
I could use comms for a diversion. This is not bad.
Pipes. See 'em?
We could use them to get inside.
Camouflage turrets by the gate.
A last resort. I do not wish to die there.
Transformer by the wall. See it?
We should use it to step up.
Think I've seen everything.
We have what we came for.
So, we going in?
Is this what you said before entering Konpeki Plaza? I wish to be certain we have not overlooked anything. We should wait and observe. If nothing out of the ordinary happens, then yes, we go in.
Sounds sensible. Better get comfy.
V.
What?
No sudden movements. Do you see it? That cat?
Fine-looking feline. Thought they'd all disappeared from the city.
It is the first animal I see in Night City, except cockroaches, of course.
First it was birds, then dogs. Cats actually put up a fight longest.
Perhaps it is a bakeneko.
A bakeneko? What's that?
It is a cat spirit. It brings misfortune, can restore the dead back to life.
Feline ghost? I suppose anything's possible.
My grandmother knew many stories about kitsune, kappa, bakeneko too.
Where'd you grow up, anyway?
I am from the slums of Chiba 11. Once when I was desperate to live there, bad memories washed away by time. I long only for the simple days of childhood.
Childhood memories. Let's see. Hopping buildings, running away from badges, iron taste of blood from a split lip.
I remember the chemical stench of the canal, where we boys washed our shirts. Corporate transporters sometimes passed through our slum. Arasaka selecting children, but only the clean ones.
Transporters, you say?
Armored and armed. Chiba 11 had the most murders in all Japan. It probably still has.
La vue est très Blade Runner hein, pour l'instant, je veux dire. Mais j'adore ce film aussi. Ça par contre lui il est vraiment excellent.
Let me guess. So they could turn him into corpo soldiers?
Exactly. When they chose me, I felt I had won the lottery. In the army, I was given everything I lacked before: discipline, regular meals, and when I proved I was gifted, an education.
So how's a corpo rookie go from cleaning latrines to being Saburo Arasaka's bodyguard?
The highest grades at the academy, service in the special forces, and Arasaka-sama's unmatched eye for talent.
You're not saying Saburo fell for you at first sight.
To make the right decisions with imperfect knowledge, that is how you become the world's most powerful man. 100 candidates standing at attention, and Arasaka-sama looked into each of our souls and chose the one who would serve him best.
And all you had to do in return was kill Saburo's enemies.
I sense that you judge me, and yet you have no right to. Unlike you and your friend Mr. Wells, I was not arrogant. I did not take the easy path.
Saying you got no dirt on your hands?
There are no clean hands, but it is important how they become dirty.
So spill. How'd you sully yours?
Arasaka gave me what no one else could. Values I could honor, live for. This was most important. You dirty your hands for money. I, in the name of principles.
Wasn't judging you.
Untrue. You oppose the corporations, their order, their word, in a mindless way, yet you offer no worthy alternative.
Take a look around. It's here. Your corporate world in its glorious splendor.
You show me filthy streets as if no other world exists, as if nothing else is possible. What of the millions who work for Arasaka and receive stability, safety?
Chiba 11 slum rats? They're there. Scraping scraps out of scop tins. Corpse decided that too.
We cannot fix everything at once.
Tired of bickering. Let's just drop it.
Sometimes I wish to become a nomad, to leave this world, forget everything.
Never too late to change.
What is your expression? One cannot teach an old dog new tricks. Do you know what I think?
What's that?
That day in Konpeki, we both have lost someone important. And we are not at peace with this. So we seek conflict, argue eagerly.
Finally starting to make some sense.
It is the duty of the living to atone for the dead. Hanako-sama shall aid us in our mission.
Or she'll make sure we die for good.
Bakaneko got sick of us, looks like.
It will find its own way. As will we. I think it is time to do something,
Oh, fuck. Getting worse.
You do not look so bad. urgent reaction. That is fine.
Voilà, maintenant qu'on a un peu de liberté, on va s'arrêter là pour aujourd'hui, hein, comme j'avais dit. 2h18 de vidéo, on n'est pas trop mal. Et moi, je dois aller me préparer, parce que je reçois ce soir. Voilà, donc je ferai peut-être ça de mon côté, hein, comme vous le savez, de toute façon, si c'est pour avoir un run complet du jeu, vous l'avez déjà sur YouTube, hein, je l'avais fait lors de la sortie du jeu. Donc je continue de fonctionner dans l'idée de faire des extraits et de vous montrer essentiellement ce qui a évolué dans les 1 an et quelques de patch, et voir un petit peu si cette version next-gen, et donc la version 1.52 d'ailleurs qui est affichée en bas là, qu'est-ce que ça vaut et qu'est-ce que ça change exactement. Donc pour l'instant, je vais encore bien vous montrer cette vidéo, ces vidéos pour vous montrer un peu quelques différences. Si jamais on pouvait prendre un de ces quatre le temps peut-être de regarder les différences avec la première version que je vais filmer et celle de maintenant. Là, ça sauterait directement aux yeux. Il y a, comme je l'ai dit, il y a quelques textures qui ont été améliorées. Il y a les arbres de talent qui ont un peu changé, mais ça, honnêtement, n'ont pas marqué au point que je note tout de suite. Ah ouais, ça c'est nouveau. Ça ne me revient pas forcément. Mais par contre, ouais, il y a apparemment quelques éléments d'histoire et de lore qui ont été rajoutés, quelques couches à gauche, à droite, c'est pas trop mal en vrai. Le jeu a quand même plutôt bien évolué, et il donne l'impression en tout cas de le suivre. Je suis quand même personnellement assez impatient de voir les DLC, pour la simple et bonne raison que je n'ai jamais rien eu vraiment à reprocher à Cyberpunk en tant que tel, si ce n'est d'être en dessous des attentes de l'E3 2018. Mais je n'ai jamais vraiment eu à rien à reprocher la version PC, même si elle n'est pas parfaite comme on aurait pu l'espérer. Bien que la perfection n'est pas de ce monde dans l'absolu, même si elle n'est pas parfaite, la copie qui a été remise est quand même fort sympathique et assez intéressante au demeurant. Même si, effectivement, j'eus aimé voir quelques features de l'E3 2018 un peu plus présents dans le jeu, comme entre autres les Mantis Blade et la façon de pouvoir s'en servir pour se déplacer. Bon, ça a été enlevé très tôt dans leur plan de jeu, mais bon, c'est dommage, mais c'est comme ça. Enfin bref, en tout cas, moi personnellement, j'ai quand même une certaine envie de voir les DLC, de voir un peu comment ça peut évoluer, dans quel sens. J'ai pas forcément perdu la confiance dans le studio CD Projekt en tant que tel. Je trouve toujours l'écriture très propre et bien meilleure que beaucoup d'autres. Pour ne citer qu'Ubisoft par exemple, dont l'écriture que je trouve beaucoup moins bonne. Donc voilà, en tout cas, je continue de trouver que c'est un jeu très sympathique au demeurant. En tout cas, moi, il me plaît. Donc voilà, en tout cas, cet avis n'engage que moi. Hein. Si vous n'avez pas le jeu, c'est votre droit le plus strict. Donc voilà, on va retourner au menu principal. Et par la même occasion, du coup, je vais retourner sur mon écran d'accueil. Voilà, donc on était sur une petite vidéo de 2h18, enfin même 21 maintenant, sur Cyberpunk 2077. J'espère en tout cas que cette vidéo vous a plu. Donc a priori, ce week-end, je referai peut-être des lives, je n'en sais encore trop rien, je vais voir un peu comment ça se goupille. Mais normalement, je dois être relativement libre. Enfin, si ce n'est qu'on doit ranger à la maison quelques trucs avec ma compagne, mais je suppose quand même que j'aurai bien 2 heures de temps devant moi pour faire un live. Enfin bref, quoi qu'il en soit, je vous tiendrai informé du potentiel live. Ce sera peut-être samedi ou peut-être dimanche. Dans tous les cas, je vous en informerai sur le Discord de ma chaîne, comme d'habitude. En attendant, je vous fais des bisous. Je vous remercie énormément de m'avoir regardé. Salut, prenez soin de vous et à bientôt.